Hello everyone, and welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we're diving into a juicy and explosive topic that has been sending shockwaves through Salem, Kristen DiMera and the secret that might just change everything. Could Rachel Blake be hiding a monumental secret related to Kristen? Is it possible that Kristen is Stefano's biological daughter, and not just his adopted child? There's a lot to unpack, and we're here to break down all the dramatic details that could completely shift the course of Kristen's legacy. As Days of Our Lives viewers know, Kristen DiMera has a complicated and tumultuous history. She was adopted by Stefano DiMera and raised alongside her brother, Peter Blake, after their parents tragically died in an explosion. The explosion, which was caused by Stefano himself planting a bomb in Kristen's father's car, marked the beginning of a series of life-changing events for Kristen and her family. While Kristen and Peter were saved from the blast, they both struggled with the aftermath of losing their biological parents in such a brutal way. However, there's a huge twist in the story that Days of Our Lives fans have been speculating about for quite some time. In a shocking turn of events, it was revealed that Rachel Blake, Kristen's presumed dead mother, survived the explosion. Rachel was thought to have perished in the attack, but after nearly 30 years of being presumed dead, she made her return to the storyline during the Ava kidnapping saga. This unexpected return has left fans wondering what other secrets Rachel might be hiding, and whether she's been keeping something from Kristen for all these years. One of the most startling developments occurred when Kristen learned that both her mother, Rachel, and her daughter, also named Rachel Blake, were involved in Ava's kidnapping. This revelation shook Kristen to her core, but what's even more interesting is what Kristen decided to do next. Rather than turning her mother and daughter in or confronting them about their role in the crime, Kristen chose to protect them by keeping Ava's location a secret. This decision shows just how far Kristen is willing to go to protect her family, no matter the consequences. Now, let's take a step back and examine Kristen's actions more closely. In many ways, Kristen has proven time and time again that she is just as ruthless, cunning, and manipulative as her father, Stefano. This may come as no surprise, considering her upbringing under the watchful eye of the DiMera patriarch. While many of the other DiMera children have their own traits that set them apart, Kristen seems to embody Stefano's essence more than any of them. She has inherited his ability to control situations, manipulate people, and always remain one step ahead. While her brother EJ often lets his thirst for revenge cloud his judgment, Kristen has mastered the art of maintaining control over every situation, no matter how chaotic it becomes. One of the most telling signs of Kristen's DiMera nature is her decision to keep Ava hostage. Initially, Kristen had planned to release Ava, but after a conversation with her mother, she ultimately decided to keep Ava locked up in Armid. This wasn't just a decision made in a moment of anger, it was a calculated move. Kristen knew that Brady, the man she still harbors feelings for, would be worried about Ava's whereabouts, and yet, she chose to leave Ava tied to a chair and gagged, essentially turning a blind eye to the consequences of her actions. This is the kind of cold-hearted manipulation that is characteristic of the DiMera family, and it seems that Kristen is no exception. So, what does this all mean? Could Kristen actually be Stefano's biological daughter rather than his adopted child? The idea that Rachel Blake could be hiding this crucial piece of information is a tantalizing possibility. If Kristen is Stefano's biological daughter, it would explain so much about her behavior, her cunning nature, and her willingness to go to extreme lengths to protect her family, even when it means breaking the law. Kristen has always been one of the most enigmatic characters on Days of Our Lives, and this revelation would provide a new layer of depth to her motivations and actions. Furthermore, if Kristen is indeed Stefano's biological daughter, it would have major implications for her relationship with the rest of the DiMera family. It could solidify her position as a true heir to the DiMera legacy, and perhaps even change the dynamics within the family itself. After all, Stefano's bloodline has always been of great importance to the De Moras, and if Kristen is revealed to be his biological child, it could shift the power structure within the family in dramatic ways. But what about Rachel Blake? What role does she play in all of this? Could Rachel be hiding the truth from Kristen for reasons that have yet to be revealed? It's possible that Rachel, who has already shown herself to be deeply involved in the Ava kidnapping saga, has been keeping secrets from Kristen all along. If Kristen were to learn the truth, that she is Stefano's biological daughter, it could rock her world and force her to reassess everything she thought she knew about her family, her identity, and her place in the De Mera legacy. The possibilities here are endless, and Days of Our Lives fans are eagerly waiting to see how this storyline plays out. Will Kristen eventually discover the truth about her biological parentage? Will Rachel's secrets be exposed, and if so, how will this change Kristen's future? Will Kristen continue to follow in her father's footsteps, or will the truth alter the course of her path entirely? There are so many questions hanging in the air, and only time will tell how this dramatic twist unfolds. In the meantime, Kristen's actions are sure to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Her relationship with her family, both biological and adopted, has always been complex, and the potential revelation that she's Stefano's true daughter only adds another layer to the drama. Whether Kristen is Stefano's biological child or not, one thing is certain: she is a force to be reckoned with, and her actions will continue to shape the fate of Salem in ways that no one can predict. So, what do you think? Is Kristen Stefano's biological daughter, or is Rachel Blake keeping a different secret? Will this revelation change everything for Kristen and the De Mera family? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.